What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review the newest studio album from Flatbush Zombies entitled Vacation in Hell. Look, I first got into Flatbush Zombies in 2016 when they released their first album, 3001 A Laced Odyssey, which was actually released on my birthday, March 11th. And what can I say? When I heard that album, I was like, yeah, I mean, I'd heard the music before, but I hadn't listened to I think they had a mixtape before. I think it was called Better Off Dead. Could have been an EP. Um, I know they released that, and yeah, 3001, like I said, first introduction, and I really enjoyed that album. It was one of my favorite albums of the first. Well, it was one of the best albums of March. March 2016 was just a great year for hip hop. A great month for hip hop. March 2016. March tended to be a great month for hip hop actually. As far as like 2015 up till now, last March. And yeah, man, like that album was one of my favorites of the month. It was one of my favorites of the first half of 2016. As 2016 progressed, more albums came out, and like I said, like slid, like it went back. Like I lost it somewhere in the tracks, but I went back to it a few times after hearing it the first time. I still need to get that fucking album. I think the album cover is amazing, and it got me hype because when I heard your favorite rap song, last track off the album, I was like, they're really hyping me up. They really are saying like, yo, we're coming. Like, just get ready for the next one. So 2 years later, fast forward, Vacation in Hell, and I have to say, hold on. Let me just go ahead and get this out the way. I'm pretty much only gonna be reviewing the second half. I'm just gonna discuss the first half because really all I got from the first half was bangers, a lot of hip hop references, but there are hip hop references all over this album, first and second half. I got some wrestling references throughout this album, but pretty much for the first half, all I got were some dark vibes, kind of ambient vibes, and a lot of bangers. Like uh, the closest song that comes close to me to the second half of this album is when I think it was Zombie who ripped with his flow, talking about well, just being a little political, kind of being socially aware and conscious, and yeah, like just a lot of dark vibes in the first half. That's really all I can say about the first half, pretty much. I mean, there was a Joey feature on here, which was cool. There was also an ASAP 12E feature as well. Um, I mean, and of course y'all know. I'm sure you know. Flatbush Zombie is part of Beast Coast movement with Pro Era. Um, shoot, ASAP. I believe ASAP Mob is in the Beast Coast movement. I believe so. Of Underachievers. Now, why do I want to say that Raider Clan what is or was part of the Beast Coast movement, even though they're not part of the Northeast, they're still part of the East Coast, just being down in Florida, Southeast, but still. If you wanted to get really anal about it, Virginia's about as east as it's gonna get. We're right in the fucking middle between the North and the South. So if you want to get anal about it, shoot, we're the ones that would be claiming it, but we're not getting anal about it, are we? So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I got from the first half. Um, Things didn't really change. The first half was more about the what you not really what you'd expect from Flatbush, but kind of what you'd expect from Flatbush, given how meat she is, how fucking zombie can be. um, so and Eric's production, so it's like you kind of get what you expect, but not what you expect to take away from the album as a whole, or take away from the artist as a whole. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just bangers and dark vibes. Joey's verse was cool. He was kind of just being smooth with it. Um, but let's go ahead and get into the second half of this album. It's like 10 tracks. 'Cause this was 18 tracks, I believe, and yeah, tracks 8 through 10 is I felt it so much more than the first half. Track number 8, Facts featuring Jadakiss. This is one of my favorite tracks just because of the substance as far as what they're talking about here, saying like, yo, platinum plaques don't mean shit. Like, not every platinum artist is a problem, and it doesn't mean he's popping. Flashy cars don't mean shit. Your rollie don't mean shit. A girl with a fat ass don't mean that she popping. Um, Niggas out here getting awards for shit they undeserved rewards. At least Jada said that part. Um, Niggas with guns don't mean they some mobsters. Uh, Hell, not every beat with the 808 bangs. And yeah, what was this one part they said? I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, but none of that shit means anything. And Jada, when he talked about niggas out here like they getting the benefits of some songs that they didn't have a damn thing to do with, primarily writing the lyrics to it. But I really felt this because I was like, yo, I agree with 100% of that shit. Not everything that is, I don't want to say glamorized, but just made. Not everything that glitters is gold. Track number 9, Ask Courtney. This is when I really felt the change of pace. It was just actually I wouldn't even say this is where I felt the change of pace. I definitely felt it on Facts, but this was just a change of pace because this is one of the slower beats on the album. Ask Courtney. Not really too much to say other than that it was just a change of pace. Track number 10, Crown, featuring Portugal the Man. The beat switches on here were great because we went from a banger to an ambient beat with some soulful vocals from Portugal the Man, and the vibe I got off this beat reminded me so much of one song off Run the Jewels 3. I just can't remember what the track was called. And just saying like, yo, heaven holds the crown. Like real music is still winning, and fake niggas they're gonna get on. They're gonna get on from time to time. A little more. A little more often right now. Ain't no time to time right now. Fake niggas is really getting on, but it's just not for me. I'm not gonna go too much into it. Track number 11. Not saying the crown wasn't for me. Just the fake niggas. They're just not for me. Track number 11. Proxies. This is the one banger on here that I fuck with. Like if this was on the first track, if this was on the first half of the album, I'm not gonna say it would have saved the first half, but I would have been like, this is the one track that stands out the most of all the bangers. Just saying like, yo, we out here unleashing holy war on these niggas. And I really get that type of vibe just with the not chants, but the whole it's not even an opera. What kind of not sort of an opera, but just those female vocals making that sound in the background, like it's time to unleash holy war on these niggas, like bum, 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 now track number 12, You and I, featuring DIA. Here it's pretty much all three artists saying like, yo, I got my brother's backs, and Michi got personally here talking about his family problems. Like I think he at least I think he's bipolar. I think it runs in his family. And he talked to Eric saying like, "Yo, man, if I could, I'd give your mom my kidney right now." And yeah, that was just my goodness. And Michi even talked about how when he was 5, he told his mom that he wanted to die, and then they both cried about it. I was just, damn, like Michi, man. The second half of this fucking album is just so much better than the first. We're not even really getting started yet. Track number 13, The Goddess, featuring Dave B. This was more of like for some reason, I want to say this is Flatbush Zombies. Flatbush Zombies. For some reason, I want to say that this is their Space Age Pimpin'. 8Ball and MJG's Space Age Pimpin'. I feel like this is theirs, but I'm in no way am I saying if it's going to get as big as Space Age Pimpin', or people are going to look back at it in the same light, even though I kind of am just by saying this is like their version of Space Age Pimp. But not that it's like a knockoff or a ripoff or anything. It just gives me similar vibes for some reason. But I don't feel like they stole anything or sampled anything. It just reminds me like, yo, this is their Space Age Pimp, and honestly, I fuck with it a lot. Track number 14, Trapped. Yeah, Michi. See, Zero from Mo City, Missouri City. Well, niggas think he's from Houston, but he's from Mo City, Missouri City, Texas. Same place that Travis Scott is from, for all you Travis Scott fans out there. I think that I hate on Travis Scott. I tell y'all niggas I want to love Travis Scott because he's from Missouri City, Texas. Same place as Zero, one of my favorite rappers of all time. But I just don't fuck with him. So for all y'all niggas out there talking shit, just have to throw that out there. But yeah, the Zero reference, when he talked about I wake up in the morning, I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? Now that I think about it, he might not have got that from Zero. He probably got that from Pac, because Pac said that on Changes. Wake up in the morning and ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? Because Zero heavily influenced by Pac, so maybe he didn't get that from Zero. Maybe he got that. He probably got that from Pac. But then again, maybe he got it from Zero because he knows about what's going on down there in Houston. Just given the fact that he's part of the Beast Coast movement, like especially with ASAP, like they know. So, but yeah, man. He talked about like what would happen if Michi talked about what would happen if he committed suicide, and just I want to say Zombie on the hook with. I want to say there's some female vocals that I hear right beside him or like sort of in the background, but just say like yo, like Lord help me because I've been driving and I've been drinking and the way I'm living just ain't right. I was like, man, they just why does every track keep getting better? Like just fuck the whole the second half is getting fuck the whole the second half is better than the first. Like this is it feels like they're getting better with each track at this point. Then they kind of settle down after this track I'm about to talk about. Track number 15, Best American. The track pretty much saying like who's the best American? Like is it you? Um, is it me? Like let's disregard skin tone. Let's disregard everything and just talk about who's the best American. Who's really the best American? Who's the most proud and who is the best American citizen? Who is it? And just on the outro, and had an audio skit talking about how if we really think someone's going to handle our problems, primarily in the black community, it's just there. You just know that's who he's talking about. Of course, anybody, I'm sure anybody can relate to this, but especially other minorities, but black people especially, when he says like, if you think someone else is going to handle your problem, it's just not going to work that way. And like I said, that's for anybody. But when he talked about how not keeping money in the community, who does that sound like? Y'all know exactly who we talking about. Talking about how like not keeping money in the community. Um, hell, not keeping our kids safe in the schools. Hell, that's everybody. Um, not homeschooling the kids after school. That's everybody too. But just saying like we're gonna go back into slavery. I don't know how else to say it. He's definitely talking to black people, even though most things that he actually said can be relatable to anybody in America and hell, anybody in the world, honestly. Track number 16, Misunderstood. I love the beat here, and it's honestly exactly what the title track says, Misunderstood. I just realized that I left my PlayStation on, but I didn't mute it, so yeah, I might hear some Call of Duty music in the back, but okay, track number 17, You Are My Sunshine. You Are My Sunshine. Yams. Just this beat was stormy, so of course it had the rain effects. And the piano beat was just like, damn, it's just reflection. Like it's Michi's ode to, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we want to make you proud. We know you up there smoking a fat one with Biggie. Like you might be smoking a sweet with Sweet Jones, talking about Pimp C. Um, yeah, I was like, yeah, that is dope that they did a ode to Yams, cause like, you know, man, the whole Beast Coast, like Flatbush, Pro Era, ASAP, Underachievers. Why do I feel like I'm leaving somebody out of those four main ones who are up in the Northeast? I feel like I'm leaving somebody out. I don't know why, but yeah, this is just dope to see that. And yo, ASAP, I'm waiting for that freaking ASAP Rocky album. I mean, I know I'm reviewing the Flatbush album, but yo, ASAP, man, I'm waiting for that new Rocky album. Come on, nigga. And track number 18, The Glory, featuring Denzel Curry. Oh man, no, damn it. Okay, Denzel said that violence leads to violence, which leads to sad music being played due to a death. And there was another. Oh, freaking Michi, fucking Michi being petty as hell. He even said it in the track, like, yo, my girl left me because I didn't have enough hits. So now she with some nigga and I heard he beating on her. So I guess you got what you asked for. Fuck. Yo, Michi, he petty and he said it in the chat like, yo, hey, I'm petty. Like, fuck. Oh man, and that's pretty much this album. Like I said, I just discussed the first half. I had to actually review the second half, and I think it's so much better. And where's my phone? I actually tweeted about this. I was like, yo, why is the I said it. Why is the second half of the album so much better than the first? And now that I think about it, I kind of feel like I know why. Remember what Saba said on "Take Care, um, Care for Me"? What song did he say it on? Actually, I have my notes right here. He said it on which track? Cause I okay, Saba "Care for Me." He said it on Gray. Yeah, best song probably on the B side. Yo, the best songs are on the fucking B side here. The best songs aren't even the singles. Yeah, yeah, the best songs are the singles. The best songs to me are on the B side. Just like Saba said, that's how it goes. And I mean, I feel like the first half is just like what Saba said. Like the bangers, what's gonna get you more mainstream, get you more mainstream appeal, more attention from them. You gotta feel, you gotta have a banging ass single, or maybe make the whole fucking first half like they did. A lot of bangers that's gonna appeal to the mainstream audience. But your core fan base, the second half is gonna be for them. The best song or the best songs are gonna be on the B side. They're not gonna be the singles. Um, Certain artists have to do that. Certain artists don't have to. Um, like Kendrick, J. Cole, I feel like they don't have to do that. The best songs are gonna probably be the singles. Most, well, maybe not for Kendrick on Damn, but on like Look at Mad City, kinda on To Pimp a Butterfly. But then again, not really. But yeah, best song on the B side or the best songs. Um, just the first half, just to try to draw them in, like keep their attention. They might leave when they hear the second half, the first or second track. They're like, oh fuck this shit. They might leave, but at least you got them on the first half because you got the bangers, and that's what they care about. But then you have guys who just care about the second half. Then you have people like a guy I know, my man Chava. Like he loves all music and hip hop music anyway, but all music in general. Just um, he'll listen to the bangers. He'll listen to the more conscious, more substance type of music. So maybe this album is his fucking shit. I don't know. I bet he likes it though. But then you have, like I said, people like him. They'll enjoy the whole album. They won't care what side is what. They don't care what side is bangers, what side is substance. He'll enjoy the whole thing. I'm more for the side with the more substance, but I don't mind the bangers. I just they're not as good as the substance for me. And to wrap this up, I had to write this down. During the first half, I remember thinking, this like this album 3001 is better than this. Like this is nowhere as good as 3001. I'm glad that I was just thinking that by on the first half and that I didn't give up on the album because I'm like, yo, this is Flatbush. Ain't no way they're about to fucking let me down. And they didn't. But and now I believe that this album is better than than 3001. Now I need to get both albums. If they get it on vinyl, I'm all over that shit. And uh, but yeah, like I said, the hype that they left me feeling off of your favorite rap songs, last song off 3001, when they told me to get ready, I got ready, and I'm not disappointed. Even if the first half isn't necessarily for me, I can fuck with it. The second half is primarily for me. And what was the last thing I said about this? Yeah, why is the second half of the new Flatbush album so much better than the first? Wouldn't be right to call it all over the place, but still, why is it so much better? I think I know why now. And I'm not gonna call this album all over the place because it's not like it's all over the place. One song is good, next song is eh, next song is eh, next song is eh, good, good, eh. No, it's just primarily one half is way different than the other, so I really can't call it all over the place. They knew what they were fucking doing. That's pretty much it, y'all. If you've heard this album, please let me know what you think about it in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. If you haven't heard this album, you're missing out. Especially if you love bangers, the first half is all for you. If you love shit with more, a little more conscious, a little more substance, the second half is for you. Or if you like both, this whole fucking album is for you. If you like hip hop, nigga, this shit is for you, alright? So go check this album out. And if you have heard this album, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. And that's pretty much it. Hit the like button if you like this review, share the review, subscribe to the channel if you're new and like the content that you see. Check the description, see everything that I have down there as far as my social media is, my PlayStation Network, etc., etc., etc. Assassinate my character. That's what Amara does. I botched that Kendrick lyric. I botched that Kendrick lyric. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time.